RF two-way timer. Cleaning the filter. The timer is protected by a wire mesh filter that ensures long-lasting and trouble-free operation. The filter should be inspected periodically and washed at the start of each season. Simply remove the filter from the connector and rinse clean under running water, washing at the start of each season. Fitting the batteries. Unscrew the transparent cover and remove the control unit. Unscrew the cap of the battery housing. Draw the battery holder out of the housing. Remove flat batteries if in place and fit the new ones in the holder, observing the correct polarity. Replace the battery holder in the housing, retighten the cap, checking that the seal is positioned correctly in its seat. Use only 2 new AAA 1.5 volt alkaline batteries. Once the batteries are fitted, an initialization routine will start. Display LEDs light up in sequence, valves close in sequence. Warning: 30 seconds after having fitted the batteries or pressing any button, the LEDs on the panel will go out. To refresh the display, press any button. Installation. Fit the timer to a cold water tap following these simple instructions. The spout of the tap should have a 3/4 inch male thread. If not, use an adapter. Screw the ring nut of the 3/4 inch female fitting onto the tap. Caution: tighten the ring nut using hand pressure only. Do not use wrenches or other tools. Connect the watering lines to the respective quick click or threaded fittings using the appropriate connectors. Remember to turn on the water tap. Manual programming of RF timer. Using the forward/back buttons, select a line to be opened manually, number 1 for example. The number of the line will blink. Press OK to open the line. Press OK a second time to close the line. Use the forward/back buttons to select the other line and repeat the procedure described above. Radio remote control. Fitting the batteries. Remove the cover of the battery housing and fit the 2 batteries in the holder, observing the correct polarity. Use only 2 new AAA 1.5 volt alkaline batteries. Refit the cover of the battery housing. The first time that the batteries are fitted, the initial time-day page appears on the display, indicating 12 o'clock and S for Sunday. Setting the time and day. To set the time, press OK. The OK symbol will blink. Then proceed to set the required time, for example 08:30, using the forward/back buttons. Press OK to confirm the time and the page for programming the day of the week will appear. Setting the day of the week. Use the forward, back buttons to select the day of the week. S equals Sunday, M equals Monday, T equals Tuesday, W equals Wednesday, T equals Thursday, F equals Friday, S equals Saturday. To confirm and quit, press OK. The main screen will appear with the current time and day blinking. Connection of remote control with RF two-way timer. On the remote control unit, select the unit to be connected, in this instance 1 or 2. After selecting the unit, for example 1, the LEDs will blink in red. Press any button on the timer to light up the display. Press the 3 buttons of the timer simultaneously until they blink in red, clock transmission. While the timer display keeps blinking, press the hidden button on the radio remote control with the tip of a paperclip. The display will start to blink and the symbol RF will appear. The connection will be successfully completed when the message Unit appears on the remote control and the timer starts an initialization cycle. LEDs light up in sequence, valves close in sequence. Programming. Set the duration of the watering cycles, runtime, for the 2 lines of RF Unit 1. On the Time Day page, press the Unit button. This activates the Unit page and the red LEDs on RF Unit 1 will blink. Press the Forward button to access the Runtime page. Press OK to set the runtime on line 1. The OK symbol will blink. Use the forward, back buttons to set the minutes of watering, for example 10 minutes. Keeping the buttons pressed down, the numbers will scroll faster. Press OK to confirm the selected time. Press forward to set the runtimes for the other line, repeating the steps described above. Press forward to display the next programming page. Programming. Set up to 4 start times for the watering cycle programmed on RF Unit 1. Press OK to set start time 1. The number 1 symbol remains permanently alight. Use the forward back buttons to set start time number 1, for example 2100. Keeping the buttons pressed down, the numbers will scroll faster. Press OK to confirm the selected time. Press forward to set the subsequent start times 2, 3, 4 and repeat the steps described above. Start times can also be set to off, using the forward back buttons so as to skip the relative watering cycle if not required. Press forward to display the next programming page. Programming. Select the days of the week on which to activate the programmed watering cycles. Weekly schedule. Press OK to access weekly programming. The S symbol blinks for Sunday. Press the forward, back buttons to cycle through the days of the week. which will blink when selected. Press the OK button repeatedly to skip watering on the day selected. In this example, Wednesday is skipped. W equals Wednesday. To quit, press the forward, back buttons so as to select Exit. When Exit starts blinking, press OK. Press Forward to display the next programming page. Rain sensor. Press the OK button to access activation, deactivation of the rain sensor. The OK message will blink. Pressing the forward, back buttons, the option can be toggled between Yes, sensor activated, and No, sensor deactivated. Press OK to confirm. Press Forward to display the next programming page. Test manual watering. Press the RF button to activate communication between remote control and RF timer. The test message will blink briefly. The display shows line 1 and the message Off. Press OK to activate watering for a preset time of 5 minutes. Press OK a second time to stop watering before the end of the preset time. To open the valves on the other line, press forward and repeat the same sequence of steps. To quit the function, press the forward button until the test message appears, then press OK. Press forward to go back to the unit page. Transfer of programming data to timer. Press the Unit button to access Unit, then press the RF button. The RF icon will appear blinking on the display of the remote control for a few seconds, with the green reception signal blinking on the timer. The disappearance of the RF symbol indicates that the update has been completed successfully, and the watering programs will start automatically. If the ERR message appears on the remote control, bring it closer to the timer and repeat the operation described previously. Rain sensor. Fitting the batteries. Fitting replacement procedure. Press on the tab firmly and pull downwards. Remove the cover of the battery housing. Draw the battery holder out of the housing and fit the 2 batteries in the holder, observing the correct polarity. Reposition the battery holder in the housing and refit its cover. For further information, please refer to the instruction manual supplied with the product.